Rad report. Rad report. Rad report. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a little rad up all night, rad news, rad report, whatever we're going to call it tonight. It's just kind of a chill last minute live. The old last minute lives. You know how that works? Just decided, okay, got some stuff done. I'll pop on here, chat with you guys because it's been a busy week. So a lot of news has come through. I haven't been able to really talk about it yet. We can kind of look at it together, find out exactly what it is that just got announced. Will I be picking it up? Yeah, we can talk about that tonight and answer any questions that you guys have for me. We'll do a little Q&A. Probably won't be on here too long, maybe about an hour. So anything you guys want to throw through the chat to me and then kind of tell you what's coming up on the channel ski over the next week or so. So guys, let me know who is in the house now. And welcome to the show, guys. What do we got? Lenny. What's up, man? He is excited for Texas Chainsaw Massacre from Arrow. Heck yeah. I'm actually a fan of the prequels or the remake and the prequel. I always was. When I saw that in a theater for the first time, I loved it. And then when that prequel came out, I loved that too. So I'm a big fan of those two. Obviously, they're not my favorite Texas Chainsaw Massacres. The first one is, but I think that they're actually really good remakes. So I'm excited to get those. I do have them on Blu-ray already, but it's just kind of like a standard studio release. So I'm really curious to see what Arrow does with them. I don't think they're going to be big boxes. I think they're going to be like the Jason ones. Like, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive they're going to be in more of like the smaller cases with the slip covers with some new artwork and stuff. Kind of like the Friday 13th. Not the same kind of artwork, but a similar box style. I would have loved to see them in a big box, to be honest with you. Even a double pack or something would have been great. But I'm happy we're getting them. I'm curious to see what Arrow does with them. Arrow always does a good job, so I'm not really too worried. I think Freddy vs. Jason is probably being worked on, I'm thinking. Just based on the track record of what they've released so far, I kind of think that would be something they're working on. Chris C, what's up, man? Go check out Chris C, the slasher nerd. He's always changing it. He's always Chris C, the slasher dude, the slasher nerd. Wasn't it like something else? Like it was the slasher movie guy or something. But anyway, go check out Chris C, the slasher dude, over on his channel. Mark Balboa, what up? Yo. What up, Cowabunga dude? Love it, dude. Yes. We are going to be talking about that tonight. What's up, Don Morton? Alex Boogie, what up? Oh, thank you, man. Grievous. Nice little surprise tonight when I tossed on YouTube. Hell, man. Hell yeah, man. It's been a long day. I worked this morning. I was up early. Yeah, man, it's very cool. It's very, very cool. We'll get into Turtles a little bit more later, so stick around. We'll talk a little bit about it. I knew it was on the horizon. If you guys didn't check out my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtle Mania show I did a couple months ago with Justin over at Epic Film Guys, we talked heavily about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the franchise, and also the possibility of a 4K. And I had talked to Ernie Reyes earlier, actually at the end of 2024, and he kind of gave me a little bit of a hint that this was happening. But I'm glad it was true. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. What up, Movie Dan? Hey, man. I know. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for sure. It was, like I said, there was rumors, but I'm glad it was true. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if you guys are new to the channel, a couple of years ago, I did my top 20 movies from the 1990s, I think, or top 25 or something like that. All genres. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was number one. So if it shows you how much of a fan of that movie I am, it's my favorite movie of the 90s. 100%. I loved it as a kid. I love it now. I think it works. I think it still works. The experience of seeing that in the theater as a kid was like no other. That and Batman were the two biggest probably premieres I've ever seen in my life. And then right after that, I would say Jurassic Park is probably number three. Batman Returns was a big one, but man, it was something special, and I'm so glad it's getting the treatment. And I hope to God it gets the treatment it deserves. Again, we'll talk a little bit more about what I know or what is in the rumblings with this, but I am stoked to finally get this upgraded. I do have the Pizza Box trilogy with all the movies in it. It's up there. It's like that Pizza Box, the Blu-ray. It's actually a pretty cool edition, but it's been out for a long, long time. So I'm glad it's in out of print. So I'm glad it's coming back. Yeah, it's Alex saying he's excited. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see what they do with this movie on 4K. I've seen this movie so many times. I will be able to pick up any slight change of color or any slight change of, the quality. I mean, I know this movie front and back. I also did, if you guys ever wanted to, a live commentary with my brother doing this the Stinkovision version that Umbrella did. If you guys didn't know, Umbrella, was it Umbrella or Viavision? Might have been on Viavision. I don't know. One of the two did a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Blu-ray called Stinkovision, where it came with like these scratch and sniff stickers, and during parts of the movie, you're supposed to sniff them, and it's supposed to make you feel like you're in the scene. It's a freaking weird concept. But I bought it because I'm like, this is such a weird, like probably one-off concept that I have to get it. And I did like a watch along, and we did the scratch and sniff. It was weird. But if you wanted to go check that out, it's definitely on my channel somewhere. Ooh. I hope that you just saw my post on Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram at Born2beRad, go follow me. I've been doing movies you may have missed throughout every day in May. I show you a movie that I think you should check out that isn't talked about a whole lot. Today I did Tough Turf, which I've talked about a ton of times in this channel. Kino has a Blu-ray. I have a feeling they're probably going to do a 4K if their track record is what I think. When, I have no idea, but I'm sure they probably will. Would I like them to give the rights to somebody else and see what they can do with it? Of course, because I already have a Kino Blu-ray. So 4K from like an Arrow or something like that would be really cool to kind of see what they do with it. I actually think Umbrella would probably do a good job with a Tough Turf 4K, because they did things like oh my god, what's the one that's drive-in, what's it called? I forget. I know Arrow did it earlier, but Umbrella did a really cool edition of like, is it Drive-In Massacre? No. I don't know. They did one. Oh, Dead End Drive-In. They did. I think that's what it was called. They did a really cool edition of that. Let me see. Arrow is working on a Poseidon remake. Dude, I've never seen that. I've never seen that movie. Prince, what's up, dude? Gus, what's up, brother? Good to see you in here, man. Tyga. Look at, I'm getting some cool people on Saturday nights here. Dynamite. Yeah, man. Oh, you're watching me and Fear Street. Okay, well, I'll tell you about that. So it's a little bit different, but this week Mel will be coming on, and her and I will be doing a live show together, talking all things Fear Street. We'll give our reviews of the new Fear Street Prom Queen. We're going to give you our ranking of the 4 Fear Street movies. And we're actually going to show you we each are going to pick 5 Fear Street books from our collections, which the cover art is super rad. I don't have every Fear Street, so what we're going to do is look through our collections, pick 5 of the coolest, raddest cover arts, because to me, like, the cover art for some of these R.L. Stine books are amazing, unbelievable art. So we're going to showcase those. So if you guys are interested in just going back in time, nostalgia with things like R.L. Stine, Fear Street, and talking a little bit about what we thought of the new movie and give a little ranking, I'll do a ranking, she'll do a ranking. Will they be the same? I don't know, but she'll be on the channel this week doing that live. So you guys are gonna have to come back and check that out. Everybody is stoked. It's stoked. It's staying there. What up, Lawn Furniture? I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? What kind of shelves are those back there? Which ones? Every shelf in here was built for this room. So these were not purchased anywhere. These were built from scratch. Not by me, but they were built for this room specifically. So I can't really give you where they came from because they were just built. Oh man, I haven't watched it yet, so I'm probably gonna watch it after I'm done this. Um, I bought the Vinegar Syndrome dog bowl. You did. I love it. I haven't gotten anything yet. Well, I didn't say that. I got Dirty Work, but that's it so far on the Vinegar Syndrome site. What up, Irvy? Yes, Radsters and Radettes, the Major League butt kicking is back in town. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, man. I cannot wait either. Love, love, love the movie. Everybody is stoked for Turtles right now. I love to see it. We need a Rocktober Blood. I have the DVD release as well. I don't know if Rocktober Blood in 4K is going to make any difference, but we'll see. I heard Television was supposed to do it. If they're going to, I have no clue. Tonight, guys, if anybody in here is watching me right now eating pizza, let me know. Actually, if that's the case, if anybody's eating pizza while watching this right now, can you try to take like a picture where you see the pizza and then you see me on the screen, and then tag me on Instagram? Okay, how's that sound? Hold on, let me take a little drink, Ski. I'm doing pretty well, man. Thank you. Hope you are too, guy. All right. Gore Tiger. What's up? Do I collect Turtles NECAs? I do. I only collect the movie ones. So yeah, I have almost all of them. And again, we talk about this in our Turtle Mania show. So guys, if you guys are Turtle fans, maybe tomorrow go check out. I just did a post yesterday on YouTube, basically resharing it, saying, "Oh, if you like the news about Turtles, we talk about the 4K. We talk about all things Turtles here. So, guys, check out the Turtle Mania video. We talk about NECA figures. I've got almost all the new NECA movie ones, except I stopped getting the variants because they started coming out the same people over and over again. So I kind of stopped doing that. But other than that, I've got them all. Alex says Lilo and Stitch remake does not look great. I probably will see it eventually, but not in the theater or anything like that. I don't have any of the Super Sevens. I'm only doing NECA movie right now. Is Secret of the Ooze good? Secret of the Ooze is awesome. Awesome. You son of a bitch. Shout out to E.T. Don't you dare do that to me. E.T. scared the shit out of me as a kid, man. Me and my brother. We were freaked out. We never wanted to watch that damn tape with the green strip on it. We were like, get this out of here. We want Mac and me. Dude, I 100% agree, Matt. I feel like I was there yesterday too. Oh man, it's Turtles is funny because Turtles to me like kind of let out, like it kind of deflated a little bit in the 90s and early 2000s, but it's been back strong for years. For years. What the? Everybody's stealing your gimmick, bro. Thanks for being here, Metal Man. Everybody's always stealing your gimmick, except I've been wearing headbands like this since probably, I don't know, 1996, probably. So I don't know, brother. I might be older than you, dude. Who knows? I was in the hardcore scene, man. Of course, I had the headband rocking. I had the headband. Then I had the one around the mouth, and then the hood. That's what I was rocking. I knew Tough Turf was definitely on streaming. So Tubi, go check it out. It's well worth it. I love that movie. Alex, I've never seen any of those movies. I've never seen those. Dead End Drive-In. Hell yeah, man. That's the one I was thinking of. Oh, is it really? I have Basketball Diaries right here on DVD, and that's all I have. But I wouldn't mind upgrading that. It's been a long time since I've seen that, to be honest. Oh yeah, man. You're gonna have to pop in. Just keep your eyes out for the thumbnail on that. So it'll be this week. 100%. I will be doing the 100%. I'll probably do maybe I'll do. My brother will want to watch it for sure. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do something when I get it. Let's see. Oh, dude, the artwork for Fear Street is banging. If only. I wish Logan Paul was a wannabe of me. Man, he's killing it. Guys, if I was like a Logan Paul, I would be doing this every day. Every day. 3 Men and a Baby? Hell yeah. Are they? Are they still they're not on Blu-ray at all? I guess not. What do I have them on? Man, I don't know. Do I even have those? I've got to. I've got to. I don't know. There's no Blu-ray. Let me know. Oh man, I want to see the Pee Wee documentary, man. I want to see that. I don't have Max, so I'll have to buy it just for that. A lot of people do like Secret of the Ooze better than the first one. I don't, but I think it's 100% right up there though. It's really, really good. So I guess we'll start talking about it now. TMNT separate hour release a box set. I don't know 100%. I heard the trilogy. I heard 1 through 3 from some sources, but I can't be 100% on that. I didn't, I talked to somebody who thinks that they know something, but they don't work for Arrow, so I don't know how accurate that is. But what I heard was the game plan was supposed to be 1, 2, and 3 in some kind of set. I mean, man, Arrow's funny because like some of the movies you'd think they do a nice box for, they don't. They do like a slim box. But then like I always go back and I did a review video on this, but a part of me almost feels like I should do like a whole video on it because a new video. If you watching my movies you may have missed, Phantom of the Mall I talked about, man, that movie got one of those big box chunky limited editions. I don't know why. I mean, I'm happy it did. I love the movie and it had like 3 cuts. It was it was my favorite edition the year it came out. Put it this way, my favorite physical media of the year it came out because it was just so cool to see a movie like that got no love ever get all that love from Arrow. And I thought for sure, I was like, oh, you know what they're going to do? They're going to start being a little more like Vinegar Syndrome. They're going to take these underrated, overlooked movies and they're going to give them all this spiced up treatment. And that was like the only one they did like that. And then all the other ones that were similar in tone kind of went back to like the regular slips. So I'm hoping for something like Turtles that gets like, I would give it like the Psycho box set treatment, something like that, or like the Hellraiser treatment, something. I mean, Turtles is going to freaking sell. I mean, look at you guys. I mostly talk about horror and people are in here stoked about Turtles. And that's so cool to see. I got that. I have never played it though. I bought that. I think it was part of like some big gift set I bought from Limited Run Games. And one of the biggest reasons I bought it was it came with that. It came with like all the old games, but you could play them on like PlayStation 4. And it also came with the Pizza Hut coupon, which I really wanted. So I have it, but I just have never played it. Alex, Search of Darkness, new documentary will come out later this year. Yeah, so guys, speaking of that, I don't have the link here. I will get it on here if you're watching on the replay. But if you go to my YouTube page and you click under posts, I posted a link to order that. And it's like my link because I'm an affiliate with them. So if anybody wants to use my link and purchase that thing, it is going to be on my post on YouTube. And I will copy and paste a link that takes you right to it in the description once this is over. Speaking of Mel, there she is. Go kill the life for your rat. Thanks, kiddo. Go check out Mel over at My Killer Podcast. Like I said, she's going to be joining me this week on the channel. Frank, what's up, man? Frank is here. Go check out Frank's media and reviews over on the Tube Ski. Go check out Frankenstein over there. Frankenstein. Hey, no more dead ET. No more dead ET. Oh, hell yeah, man. Playing the Nintendo game, Ninja Turtles, hell yes. It was the first Ninja Turtles for Nintendo was so weird because I was so used to playing the Teenage Mutant arcade game at the arcade, and when I got the Nintendo one, I was like, "Oh, this is kinda lame." But it's a real cool game. That game was hard as shit, though. That was a freaking hard game. I mean, just thinking about being in that water and trying to detonate, like, those bombs and shit, that was stressful, man. That was stressful. Keep hitting those, like, electric things and stuff. That was brutal. Man, they us kids of the '80s did not have it friggin' easy. I'll tell you that much. In the '90s, for sure. Oh, man, what a such an experience, man, such an experience. Um, oh, A-Dub, what's up? Loving the Anchor Bay archive stuff. Yeah, so guys, if you don't know, if you didn't hear, me and Wes, aka CK from Dead Pit Radio, are gonna be starting a new podcast. It's gonna be called Anchor Bay Archives, and it's gonna be talking about all the old physical media editions for the company Anchor Bay. So if you're a big horror fan, you're gonna be like, oh, Anchor Bay, that was like the cream of the crop and on DVD and VHS and stuff, back in like the 2000s. So we're going to go back and we're going to talk about different editions. We might do like top 10s on specific things. We might talk about the Fat Boy boxes, the tins. We might do we're definitely going to do around Halloween. We're going to do like every edition of Halloween that they did. So it's going to be an expensive podcast because we're going to buy a lot of shit to showcase, and it's going to be exclusive on the audio, and then there's also going to be some episodes are going to be sprinkled on my channel and some on Dead Pit's channel, so you'll have to kind of bounce back and forth to check out the video versions of the show. So we're working on it. First episode is going to be June. I think we have 2 episodes in June that we're going to be doing, so keep your eyes on that. If you want to find us on Instagram, you can find us at Anchor Bay Archives, and we're doing something cool with the Instagram, guys. So if you follow us at Anchor Bay Archives on Instagram, all you have to do is if you post anything related to old school Anchor Bay, I don't care if it's Blu-ray, DVD, VHS, but if it's got that little boat logo on the side and you take a picture and you put it on your Instagram, when you do it and you go to tag people, I want you to put invite collaborator. That's an option when you go to tag somebody. And what that means is if you invite collaborator and we look at it and we say, okay, this fits the Anchor Bay Archives, we'll save it. And then when you go on the Anchor Bay Archives page, your picture will actually be on their Instagram with your name and everything like that. So if people see it and they think it's a cool picture, they'll see whose it is and they'll come and find you. So it's kind of a cool concept, I think, because it gets the community like heavily involved. And it's not just me showcasing my collection. It's not just Wes showcasing his collection. It's all of you guys showcasing your collections. And I'm hoping that maybe one of you post something that I didn't even know existed, and then maybe we can talk about it on the show. So very, very cool concept. Again, it's going to be community driven, and hopefully you guys enjoy the show when we start that up in June. So it's going to bring you back to the past of physical media and horror physical media history for sure. You're going to get do they have a Vinegar Syndrome headband over there? Hell yeah, man. Me too. I was watching ECW. Who else was? Let's see. What? What's up, Punisher Batman fan? Loving these rad streams. Yeah, man. Thanks, Jack. Jack. Thanks for being here, man. Ooh, while Wrangle's watching the Superman 70. I love that movie, man. 3-hour TV cut. That's sick. I probably will. I've been on the fence about that Aurora movie because I keep hearing great things, but then the other day I heard like bad things. So I don't know if it's going to be something I like. But somebody said I can stream it for free, so I'm going to probably do that first. And if I like it, I'll get it. I'll take mushroom pizza. I'll do that. I'll take that. What? It did? Holy shit, I missed it. Wow. I haven't really been, dude, honestly, after the other night, I haven't even gone back on Vinegar Syndrome's site at all. So I don't know. Everything I had in my cart is probably sold out by now. I have no idea. What up, Punisher? Yeah, you don't want to see that little ghost kid in that movie. Hell no. I'm glad I don't have many Blu-ray. I have a lot of Blu-rays from Synapse. I hope they do. I would love a 4K Frankenhooker. I freaking love that movie. Oh wow, huh? That's interesting. I don't. I've got to have them. I'm just trying to think. Like usually, I know right away like where they would be, but I don't see them over here. So that's why I'm kind of like confused on where they are. Yeah, I'm too. I'm fine with the Blu-ray. And again, one of the reasons I wanted to keep the Blu-ray was because I have parts one, two, and three all on Screen Factory, so they're all shelved together. So to have part two just randomly over on the Vinegar Syndrome shelf would have kind of annoyed me. So from aesthetic standpoint, I'm fine with having them all together, and I'm cool with that. Um, I'm sure it's gonna be $100 at the least, probably. Well, you know what though? Arrow is good with their prices they've been. So like, I don't know. I bet you could probably it might be like 70, 80, maybe. What right field is important, you know? I would love that, but I doubt it. But I mean, I would love that for sure. Yeah, I didn't think that it was for sure. Yeah, that's why if you guys like I said, I really think you guys should go listen to my Turtle Mania video with Justin from Epic Movie. Um Epic Film guys, sorry. Jesus, why did I say that? Because we say that like now's the year. And I'll talk about it now. So I was gonna pull up some stuff coming out because there's more announced today I'll get into, but with the turtle stuff, I was at a convention in October. It was Chiller Theater, and they had a Turtles reunion. Like everybody was there. Um, and I was talking to Ernie Reyes for a while, and he was like, "Oh yeah, man, like a lot of us are doing interviews at the hotel this weekend for the 4K that's coming out probably next year." And he started kind of going on about it. And he was in part one under the mat, under the suits, but he was in part two as himself. So I wasn't sure exactly like what he was doing interviews for. Both of them, one of them, I wasn't sure, but he was like, "Yeah, the 4K should be coming out next year for the 35th anniversary." And we're all of us being here. They met us here and they're doing some interviews and stuff. So I got kind of a hot tip that it was coming. Now again, they could have told him they were shooting for 2025 and it might not have happened, but it's cool to see it is going to happen at the 35th year anniversary. That's kind of like the perfect time for it. Oh, so good, man. So good. Exactly. Like they should do it like the Conan set for sure. Which movies would I? I mean, I guess definitely the first two, no question. The first two, 100%. Part three, I wasn't a big fan of, but if they throw it in there, it's cool because they're very similar. I think that's it for me. Um, I wasn't a big fan of the Michael Bay movies. I thought the other animated one they did was okay. I think it's kind of when you watch it now, it kind of feels dated to me. But I do like Mutant Mayhem a lot. I like that one a lot, and I hope we get more from that universe. But I would just say the first two of the first three. Um, Dude, that's something that I've wanted for so long. I mean, I've seen some stuff on like on like Instagram and stuff. People will do like fan edits where like these people go in and make it look like a real movie with the characters, digitized or whatever, some kind of like CGI. Man, I've seen shit out there that looks like I'm watching 1990 and I'm like, why can't they just do whatever they're doing here? Even if it's CGI or whatever, like it looked great. So, I mean, I don't know what I would do here, but I think there should be technology enough to make this work. I think the problem I had with Michael Bay was that they looked way too different, and I didn't like that. I am your father. Dude, Shredder was so badass. Guys, I keep saying you have to go watch that video, Turtle Mania, on my channel tomorrow or tonight. We talk all about those scenes with Shredder and like how badass he was. And literally, as a kid, he was like Darth Vader to us, right? In that movie, they really did him right. going from the cartoon to the movie, it was unbelievable. Um, I agree, man. It is going to be a heavy hitter for sure, Blake. Um, we got to definitely be on that. Dallas, that was the first person I thought. Thanks, man. I'm glad you know that I'm that big of a fan of it for sure. I have the movie poster right out in my hallway. If you watch my room tour video, it's right there, signed by April O'Neil, um, Judith Hogue. I freaking love it. I've got my Ernie Reyes autograph on my Surf Ninjas poster. I mean, I'm stoked for this release, and I think Arrow's hopefully gonna do it justice. Um, it deserves like a Conan set for sure. 100%. Did I buy? I did not buy it. No. I don't buy a lot of those sets. I don't know a lot of those movies personally. It's not my forte. So there's nothing there that I'm jumping the gun to check out. It's probably good. But I don't jump on it, and then usually I end up just missing it. Wow, I'm way behind, right? I can see you guys talking about Turtles game. What up, Bog? Check out the Ronin sale. I have not. Oh wow, 300 movies. I will have to jump on that. Maybe if we have time, I'll do it in here tonight. Wow. Sorry guys, I'm scrolling because I'm way behind. I'm just seeing if anybody's news coming in. Williams reviews. Hey Garrett, good to see you again. Cannot wait for the Knight Rider. Yeah, actually, you know what? I actually am interested in Knight Rider 4K. I used to have a couple seasons on DVD, and I think I sold them or got rid of them somewhere. But I love that show. That was one of the first shows as a kid I remember really digging. I had the toys. I had Kit, and I had like a little Hasselhoff figure. I would kind of like to get that and check it out again. I have not seen that show in a very, very long time. What up, Bryce? Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys being in here. We got over 100 people in here right now. Hit the like button if you're just hanging around. I will still scroll on this chat for sure. Let me see. What up, Davey? Oh, Iced is back. Iced is back in a brand new edition. Let me see. Oh yeah, maybe they got Kevin Nash in this features. That'd be sick. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Go check out Davy Death Ray. Davy. Like Davy Jones. They need to get the Guyver on some 4K. Guyver 2, baby. Little Darling sold out, huh? You know what's funny? I say about the Turtles 3, the costumes were bad, right? Like they went with a new company and they looked really weird. And the animatronics were like they were clunky. So there's a lot of parts where they're talking and their jaws are like kind of like snapping, and it almost looks painful to watch them talk. I used to think that was so funny. There was one part too, it always made me laugh. I did an Instagram reel about this one time. So in part 3, Feldman is back as Donatello, and there's this one scene where he says, "Who are you expecting? The Addams family?" He does that, right? And then in Dream a Little Dream, he says it the exact same way, and he goes, "Were you expecting Freddy Krueger?" Like it's if you close your eyes, you swear you're like that. That's the same Donatello like voice. Like he did the exact same way. It always made me laugh. And like when you compare them exactly together, he does it the exact same way in both movies. My man Eli, what up, dude? Sorry guys. The Ring is in the house. What's up? Third Tools killed off my fandom. I think it killed everybody's, and I think it was just so far away from part 2. Like I think it was a few years. And at that point, from 90 to 90, when did that one come out? 94, 93? I mean, we were all getting older, right? So like I think all of the big fans of Turtles were starting to age out. And if you guys didn't know, this might be a hot take for a lot of people right now, but we do talk about this in that show, is that the original ending for Secret of the Ooze, if they would have done it, I think it would have changed the trajectory of the whole thing with Turtles. Because do you know the doctor, like the scientist guy in part two? So at the end, when they're in the club listening to ninja rap with Vanilla Ice, and the oozes, the canisters flinging around, and then you get Super Shredder, and he's like, "Oh, he's got the last canister," and the scientist like kind of grabs it and runs off, and you never really see him again. So in the original script, he was supposed to take the ooze and run into the bathroom with it, right? And then the turtles are going to be fighting, and then after that, hold on. And then after that, he was going to be in the bathroom with the ooze, and he was going to lift his shirt up to put the ooze like in his pants or his pocket or something. And when he did that or opened his coat, and it was going to be Krang's head in his stomach. So that guy was going to be Krang. And I think that would have been such a huge cliffhanger leading into the third one. Like, holy shit, Krang's here. And the third one was going to be more Dimension X type stuff and having Krang involved. And I think that would have been like, as a kid seeing that, I would have shit because it would have been so cool looking with the animatronics and stuff. It would have probably been pretty scary looking, like built into this dude's stomach. I would have been shitting myself, probably scared to death, and at the same time stoked to death. But what happened was, I guess the studio was like, all the people that don't watch the cartoon or read the comics or whatever, they're not going to understand what the hell this is. So let's not do it. And I think that really hurts that movie at the end, because the ending of that movie just isn't as climactic as the first one is. You got Super Shredder. Okay, big deal. It was like a shitty fight, right? It was like 2 seconds. They didn't even really fight. He collapsed the bridge on himself. But I think that really screwed up what next, right? And I think they were having trouble getting studios to like take it on. And I think if they would have did that and said, "Hey, we want the next Turtle movie to be bigger, badder, better, more budget, more shit going on. We got this Dimension X stuff we're talking about." I think any studio in the world would have picked that up. So there's a lot of backstory with that movie that I think it could have really changed the direction of what happened to Turtles. And I think part 3 was kind of a cash grab. Like, I mean, being a kid and you see part 3 coming out and you're like, "Oh my God, like who are we going to get?" Like it could be anybody, Bebop, Rocksteady, Krang, anyone. And they ended up going to Japan and fighting 2 guys, Walker or something, that nobody knew who the hell it was. You had a cartoon with in games and comics with like all these characters, and you're just gonna make up guys. Like, I think that really, really hurt it for sure. For sure. Let me see. Nubbins, for the last month, shots have been fired on multiple shows. Protected movie bags. Dude, no movie bags. No bags, bro. Bag the bags, man. Can't. Yeah, like they were being talks to be in Tokar and Razar, but they said, "F it, let's do our own," because then we can own the rights to these guys. If they would have done Bebop and Rocksteady, they would have had to pay like Playmates or some shit for it. So that's why they didn't do it, but it would have been cool for sure. Dude, 100%. 100% it would have been. Mortal Kombat was huge too for me. Yep. What up, Cody? Doodles movie goes out. The dude, one half of the Rad Dudes. Go check him out. He likes part 3. I mean, part 3 is okay in its own way. What I don't like about part 3 is, when did they decide to call it Turtles in Time? Have you seen that? Every edition of that movie says Turtles in Time. Like, when did they decide to call it this? That was a game. This wasn't called Turtles 3, Turtles in Time until like it was on DVD or something. My VHS doesn't say that. Trash the bags, baby. All right. So what I can do is I can share my screen. I think some more stuff got announced today. let's talk about, and I'll let you know if I'm interested in it or not. Let's check out what we've got on the gram there. Hold on a second. Let me share my screen. Ba, 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 ba. What's going on in this thing back here? Look at that. They're advertising some VHS tapes over there. Boom. All right, hold on, hold on. Share screen. Okay, let's share this up. Can you see this? Rad dudes. Look at that. Cody, I'm gonna give you the some press over here. All right. So we talked about turtles. Let's see. Where am I? Okay, here we go. Repossessed is coming out from Kino in 4K. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it, but it's like a slapstick comedy. It's kind of like Scary Movie, but a little bit. It's very similar. Like they just take a lot of horror movies and kind of make a slapstick thing out of it. It's fun. I have it already on a I think VHS DVD. Does it have a Blu-ray? Did Scream Factory do this? I don't remember, but I don't know if I'm going to pick this up. I'll have to check. If I have the Blu-ray, I will not. If I don't have the Blu-ray, maybe. I just don't think this is for everybody. Personally, it's a slapstick. It's parody movie basically, but you do get Linda Blair. It is Linda Blair reprising the role? Yes. I've never seen this. I've never seen this. That poster looks sick. 2 Jakes, dude. I've never seen this. Kino. I've never seen this movie. I've never seen Undisputed with Snipes either. Happy Gilmore. I like the movie. I don't know. I have Happy Gilmore on. Is it on? Do I just have it on DVD? I might have it on Blu-ray as well. If I have it on Blu-ray, I probably won't upgrade. But if you've got Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison from Kino, that's kind of cool to have them both together. It's a good movie though. Coneheads. I probably will get this. I think. Maybe. I like the movie a lot. Xanadu. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna get the rundown. Corpse Bride. No, I won't get that. Poseidon. No. Yeah, it's like personally, like these are good. I'm just not gonna upgrade them. Maybe Coneheads, maybe Undisputed because I've never seen it. Maybe I'll watch it first. 2 Jakes looks interesting. I'll have to check that out. Happy Gilmore, maybe. I don't know. Let's Scare Jessica to Death, probably not. I do have the Scream Factory Blu-ray. I'm probably pretty good with that. Texas Chainsaws, I will definitely get. I mean, Umbrella. I think the Black Sheep furry slipcover is pretty cool, but I don't know if I need that in 4K. I doubt it. I do like the design that they did here. It's a fun movie. It's like Kill a Sheep. It's kind of a horror comedy. I don't know. Maybe. Knight Rider is a definite possibility for sure. Great show. I don't know anything about Curdled. The Bava set. I think I'm gonna pass on the Bava set too. I have a lot of FOMO with the Bava set. It's limited. I wouldn't mind having it, but I've got all the movies. and I've watched them one time in 20 years, so I just don't see myself needing that set. Bride or Reanimator from Ignite is 100% yes. Anything else am I interested in? I will not get the Final Destination Steelbook only because I will get I'm hoping to get them all together in like a box set, or at least maybe get them all. If they were all Steelbooks, great, I would bought it. But I don't have any on Steelbook and I don't want to put one. So again, I'm a weird collector like that. So I probably will not. I gotta get all of me because I am going after the Vestrons. I will get Clown in the Cornfield. I have not seen it, but I will get it. I'm actually considering upgrading this mine to this. 4K Steelbook. I loved Into Violent Nature. I loved it a lot. So I will probably get that. Freaked, I will get for sure. Death of a Unicorn. I mean, this looks pretty cool. I've heard two things. Like, I've heard both things about it, really bad and really good. So let me know in the chat what you think about it. I'm interested in it. Rawhead Rex. I love it, but I probably will not buy it. Oh, Arrow's doing it though, huh? I have the Kino one with the slip and all that stuff. Maybe if Arrow's doing it, I might get it. Creepshow 2, probably will get. I would probably get that. Visitor, I'll probably get that. Revenge of the Ninja, love the movie. Probably will pass if Kino's doing it. Who's doing it? If this comes in a big set, I will get it. If it's individuals, I will probably pass. Let's see. Frailty, who's doing this? Scream Factory? Oh, Lionsgate Limited. I will buy Frailty. I will buy Frailty. Yes, I love that movie. John Cryer and Hiding Out. That's a good movie. That's a good movie. I don't know if I'll get it though. Who's doing Daybreakers? Blu-ray Steelbook. I won't get it, but Daybreakers is a really cool movie. I have a Blu-ray. I'm fine with it, but it's a really cool movie. Is there anything else I haven't talked about yet? I think that, look at these steels. They're nice, but I can't do it. I picked up not Road Trip. I picked up Jaws. All right, let's go back to you guys. I can't see the chat while I'm doing this, so let me go back to you guys. Boop. All right, let's see what you guys are saying over here. Let's see. Remember those? Oh yeah, remember the FearNet body bags? I do remember those. That was cool. 976 Evil, is that coming? I love that movie. I have it on Blu-ray. Oh, maybe it is Blu-ray. It could be. It could be Blu-ray. I didn't even check. Undisputed. Yeah, I bet you know that one, Cody. Happy Gilmore in the theater. Sick. I saw it in the theater whenever it came out. What was it, 90 something? Wait, Undisputed was cool. Basically, like Tyson in jail fighting people in a jail box. Really? Dude, I did. Somebody put in a Discord today is that the Texas Chainsaw Saw set is at a convention for $130. I bet if you would have walked up to that booth with $100 cash, they would have given you one. 100%. And I would have taken that thing for $100. I'm $30 away from owning that thing right now. For $100, I will get that Texas Chainsaw set. The crazy part is probably only 6 months ago, they were asking people for $300 for that set. That's the wild part. And A lot of us said there's no way that thing is selling. They're not for 300. There's no way those things are going to sell. They even sent some screener copies out to people, like giving them away for free. And the price just keeps going down. They must not be moving at all. 130 is actually a pretty good price for that, I think. I mean, I haven't handled the saw, so I don't know. But you are getting the 4K, you're getting the VHS tape. The VHS tape intrigues me a lot. But yeah, I will take that for 100. That's right. Was Rundown his first? Well, no, Scorpion King wasn't it? Was he a lead in Scorpion King? See, I'm not a big Rock fan, so I never watch his movies. Xana don't. It really would. I was thinking that when I looked at it. Chris pre-ordered the Bava set. The appeal for the furry cases, I just thought it was unique. I don't think it's as popular as Friends and Seinfeld, no. But it was I think it was popular, but it was a different era. Like Knight Rider was 80s. Seinfeld and Friends was 90s. Yeah, Eli, I said it earlier. If you go on my page, and if you're watching this on the replay, I'll post the link in the description box. But if you go into my post, or even if you follow me on Instagram, if you go to Instagram, if you click my link in my bio, if you click that, it shows you all my discount stuff I have. So you can click Search of Darkness, use my code, and then there's one for Arrow Video, there's one for Studio House Design. So you can go check all that out on Instagram. Or if you go on YouTube and you look at my post, I posted my link to get it. You know what? I do love Hard Boiled. I only own it right here on DVD. I think it's right in front of me. Where is Hard Boiled? Come on, where are you? I have Killer and Hard Boiled right over there. I really liked In Violent Nature, and I know a lot of people didn't. I think that they're working on that. I mean, somebody just did. I think Umbrella's doing it. They just did. What did they just put out? Something from that line. Storm Warning, I think, and then they have the sheep one. So yeah, they're starting to chip away at that for sure. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Death of the Unicorn is fine, not great, not bad. It's kind of what I'm hearing. If it's in a box, I will buy it. I own them all on Blu-ray, so it's just going to be hard to replace all three. Again, I think that they're doing great work. I mean, the quality of Reanimator is amazing. I don't mind it if they're gonna do like, I mean, you got to think about it too. Ignite's putting out what, one title, maybe two titles a year. If they're expensive and they're only giving me two titles a year and they're good titles, I'll do it. If they were putting them out at that price, 4 movies a month, like every other company is, that might be a different story. But I think if they're gonna give me these kind of sets and they spread them out, I don't mind paying the extra money. I think what it is sometimes it's not the money itself, it's the quantity of stuff every month. Once you start adding everything up, it's brutal. It's a lot. Even at $30 a pop for some Scream Factory stuff, if they're releasing like 4 movies a month, all of a sudden now it's like you're up at like almost $200. So I think that's where it gets a little bit wonky. Like with Vinegar Syndrome last night, I mean, if you want all those titles, I mean, you're spending a couple $100. So I think that's my biggest thing. I get it, like a little bit pricey. I don't know what it costs to make these things, so I can't even get into that with you guys. But I think for me, if a company like that wants to charge that money, they give us a nice edition, spread it out throughout the year, I don't have a problem doing it. Um, the guy with the hair in Creepshow 2 played the dad in Iron Claw. Did he really? Oh, Blade Runner Steel. Did I miss that? I don't know if it's the theatrical cut. I love Blade Runner. Really? Who's doing it? Lionsgate, right? It'll be on their site. Um, okay, if it's a set, I'll buy it. If we can find, I mean, that's what I'm mostly excited about, and that's why I get excited about releases, like specific releases. And I'm not when I'm looking at these, I'm like, oh, I'm not. I probably won't get them. I might not get them. It's not that they're bad. I like them, but I'm just really limiting what I'm getting super excited for now. Like if I've got a DVD, a Blu-ray, I might not need to upgrade certain things. But if you give me stuff that I don't own, especially on any format outside of VHS or DVD, I'm really excited to see something in a little bit more of a higher def picture for sure. Okay, so it's going to be kind of like the missing in action films. Okay, I mean, I guess I can take that. Oh, it did. So if you ordered your bobblehead of Reanimator, it's clearing customs now. Even if 100%. I mean, I'm not. I've got no credit card debt. I mean, I do well. Um, it still would hurt, right? Like if I tried to keep up with everything every month, it will still hit my bank account pretty hard. It's so much. Everything's at least 30 or more dollars, right? And all of a sudden now you've got six studios releasing four things a month. I mean, that that adds up. So yeah, I mean, I'm just being a little bit more picky about what I upgrade now. Like I said, I'm also with this podcast and stuff, like I'm going back in time and buying a lot of old shit, so we can have stuff to talk about, rounding out an Anchor Bay collection of stuff I've always wanted. To be able to showcase some cool stuff that maybe people didn't know existed. I'm also loving going back and buying VHS tapes. I got this new TV in here now, so it's super fun to be in here, like working and like organizing and getting things ready for shows. And now I have actually a TV to watch, and so getting some cool VHS tapes in the mix is fun too because I'll be in here and can have that on and watch it while I'm doing some stuff. So, I've been going backwards a little bit here just with my collecting, and it's mostly just out of nostalgia, rounding out some stuff in the collection, um, personal stuff for me. Yeah, I mean, is that what they were? 27.99? Was that what it was for the Anchor Bay stuff? I don't remember. I mean, Arrow Video, I don't remember. Um, but I guess that makes sense. Ken Carlson, my pre-order list is insane. Oh, I can imagine, man. I mean, again, the Arrow sets, I mean, they're awesome. And especially like I said, for me, having them both together on the shelf is even better, right? Like I love to see those two sitting. I didn't get rid of my Arrow edition. It's actually right here because I'm doing a big Reanimator video talking about my whole Reanimator collection. I did get rid of my my VHS as part of the purge in '08, but I have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I have 7 editions of Reanimator right now. So that's a video that's on its way this week. Or next week, I should say. Oh, so that's cool. So Ken sold his for 80 to get the new one. What's this? There's something on here, guys. Oh, look at it. I didn't do this. Look at this here. Okay, now guys, start writing some stuff in. I think it's going to show up on the screen. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, both the Reanimators on VHS. I don't have any on VHS anymore. Sick. That's awesome. Other videos coming, guys. Tomorrow you should expect a gateway horror video. It's a more of a story time video, talking about one of the biggest gateways that got me into horror. And I have all the stuff right here I'm going to showcase. That video should be here tomorrow. I got scammed recently, and I'm going to talk about it. So that video will be out shortly. Like I said, me and Mel are going to be doing some Fair Street stuff this week. Next week, I'm going to be doing a list video with Daniel over on Cobweb's channel. What else do I got coming up? I forget now. I'll have to look at the calendar. But those are some things that are lined up for the show. Oh, I got to do this Reanimator stuff. So that Reanimator stuff's going to come out. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go check out Saturday night's main event. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to go check it out now. But I want to thank everybody who hung in here with me tonight. You guys rock. We've had over 100 people all night. Right now we're at like 115 as we're starting to kind of dwindle down the night. And we talked a lot about Turtles, guys. A lot about the Ninja Turtles 4K. I am stoked. I cannot wait. Thank you guys for being so interactive in the chat. Love it. Like I said, if you want to see me, a little more of me, go to my page and look for my Turtle Mania video. It should be under the videos portion. I just put in a post. You can go check it as well. And if you want to listen to me for the next 45 minutes talking about Ninja Turtles, go click that video. Before you leave, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Check out the other videos. And I do have another room tour that's going to be coming out in 2025. So be ready for that because I did update that room. And guys, thank you so much for hanging out. This is Garrett at Born2beRad. And like always, stay